Where are we headed this year? Well, not there.
Last year was one for the books, and in this video we'll share a little recap as well as what's ahead for our channel in 2023.
The Christmas camping one, the one on the hazelnut farm, episode 2 of the Hip Camp series. I feel like our latest videos, we've really gotten our style of editing and we've really gotten into filming with all the new tech that we've bought, and that one just, it came together so well because we had all that, and then the location that we were on, the Hip Camp that we were on, the weather was great, the river was great, as the internet girls say. It was giving.
My favorite video of 2022 has definitely got to be our van tour video. Now, this was like such like a lead up to this. We had just finished our van build series. It all came together as well that we had got our vlogging set up at the same time. And so that was the first like weekend that we were able to film on a proper vlogging setup. And we were just so excited for that. It was just amazing. It was just so, I'll never forget that. It was such a huge milestone for me. After a year of vlogging on our crappy phones, we have this beautiful setup.
If you've been following our social medias for a while, we went from having a ute with a swag to filming on manageable phones. Like, we went from all of that to having a van that we can camp in and a proper vlogging camera. And it all came together on that weekend. What was our least favorite video of 2022?
My birthday weekend.
Yeah. Our first,
well, I guess that wasn't 2022.
It was 2021. Our first van tour episode down by the Murray River. Oh my God, it's bad.
We can't watch that video. It's so cringy. The thing is, when you start out YouTube, you have to go through the cringy process. We're still going through it. So we're not on the other side of it. We still have our moments where we watch back things and we're like, what were we thinking? Like, what were we actually thinking? Doug has said we should delete that video off the internet forever.
Yeah.
But I'm like, we have to leave it up there. One, it is the one video that gives a tour of our old setup. So when we want people to see like the journey of our progression of our van setups, that's unfortunately...
That's why I think we should delete it, re-edit it, and then put it up as like a 5-minute video with just the tour.
I just appreciate seeing, you know, the growth of YouTubers and how cringy they were in the beginning. I just really appreciate that. And I want to be transparent on this page.
I want to be transparent and old YouTube's cringy, and I agree with all of that. Delete it. Delete it. That's good enough for someone else.
It's so bad, and I don't even want to say it because now everyone's going to go and watch it.
That video is going to get a bump now.
You're going to have to scroll all the way back, so good luck. Okay, good luck.
Surprising.
Really?
Yes, surprising.
That surprises me.
There you go.
Why?
Be surprised at my... Well, okay. So our goal when we first started the YouTube channel was to hit 100 subscribers. We ended up hitting 300 subscribers. How well the van worked has been very surprising. The awesome back and forth comments that we have every week in the comments section, very, like, I have been very pleasantly surprised. Some people might not think that 300 subscribers in 1 year is a big deal.
Yeah,
but to me it really is.
We hear other YouTubers say like, oh, in my first year, like, if I didn't get monetized, I was gonna quit. And we never had that mindset, and I'm really grateful because we were just like, we're gonna just do our best our first year. We're coming into this with very little experience when it comes to YouTube, so we're just gonna do our best and just see how it goes in the first year. It's gradually just been growing each month, even if it is just by 1 subscriber or our watch time has gone up by 2 views per video. It's just little things like that that are just giving us slow little nudges that we're going in the right direction towards what we want for ourselves. And we really just want to grow our YouTube channel and grow a community and just create a lifestyle that is filled with more adventure and exploring and travel. And so YouTube is going to play a big part in that, and we're really excited to just see where it takes us. I don't know, I just feel like excited. I feel like excited for what's to come after the first year. The first year has like motivated me even more.
Absolutely. Going back and watching the episodes every single week, to me, they're getting more and more enjoyable
to watch. There's been so much growth. Like, if you go back and watch the video of us sitting in this same room a year ago to this video, I'm sure you're gonna see a huge difference, and I'm just really proud of that, and I'm excited to see where we are at the end of year 2. Yeah. I'm excited, but I'm nervous as well. A piece of advice for anyone that's thinking of starting a YouTube channel in 2023.
Yes, it is oversaturated, but people are there for your personality, not the content of your channel, so go for it. Number 2, You have to suck at the start.
You have to be okay
with sucking at the start. You're not going to be very good. That's okay.
Yeah.
Not many people are going to watch. That's part of sucking.
I agree to an extent because I just hate the whole saying like, oh, everything's oversaturated, da 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 da. I feel like a lot of people use that as an excuse as to not to start, or why they can't do this or why they can't do that. There's always going to be room for you because there is only one you, and that bounces off of what he said. I don't know if it's a struggle, but I just think that it's just how it works. Like if you want to start a YouTube channel, there's a big chance that you follow a lot of YouTubers and you pull inspiration from them. So I feel like it takes a while for you to find your own voice, your own editing flow, your own vibe. And we're still doing this now. I still think that, you know, our videos are heavily influenced by a lot of the people that we find inspiring and that encourage us to keep going. So I do feel like we're finding more of our groove, but it's going to take time. But definitely don't let it stop you from showing up as you on camera. Coffee stains on your shirt and all. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to be you, because that is what's going to set you apart. Just start. Don't think about, oh my god, I need a channel banner, I need to find a brilliant name, I need this, I need that. Yeah. Like all the little nitpicky things. I need a niche, I need this. You have to start. You have to literally pick up the camera, hit record, and film your first video on your phone. Like, let it suck. You just have to start, and you just have to start getting experience. And that just means making a lot of videos, even if they're crappy, and building up your 10,000 hours, you know, of expertise. They say, like, to master anything, you need to earn your 10,000 hours. So you need to start earning those hours by sucking your way to progress. And so just picking up that camera and start recording and figuring it out along the way is the quickest way you're going to gain the experience. I'm a little nervous because, like, we didn't share this last year, like our subscriber goal. Should we share this? Should we?
I think we should.
I think we should.
I think, like, if we fail, that's fine.
Yeah, it is okay to fail. You have to fail forward. So we're gonna share it.
Our goals are different.
Kind of. Like mine's was a range.
Mine's a number.
And his is a number.
Yeah.
Mine, okay, what's yours?
All right. January 1st, 2024, 1,000 subscribers.
We are currently at 325 subs, so that's like a big push.
It's a huge push.
So I think I wrote down 800 subs, but my range was like 8,000 to 100. Like, love to push.
8,000 to 100?
So my range was like 800 to 1,000, and like 800 being like the low end, but really wanting to push to the 1,000. But I think I was like too scared to like commit to the 1,000 until he said it, and then I was like, yeah, we do want 1,000. We do. Like, why do we want to wait till 2024 to be like, okay, now we can go for the 1,000 goal? So we are going for 1,000 subscribers.
So tell your friends, man.
I'm just excited. Whoever wants to join this journey, like, I genuinely don't care about the numbers. Really, I care more about growing a genuine community.
Yeah.
And so if that takes 5 years for us to grow to 1,000 genuine people who want to vibe with us each week, then that's amazing. Focus of our channel this year, we really want to focus on quality over quantity. So our first year of YouTube, we were complete newbies. So we were focused and committed on releasing a video every single week, like no matter what. And I think that that's a really smart thing to do if you're just starting out, because it allows you to get better at the editing, filming, because you're doing something every single week, working on the skills. Right now, we feel like we're getting into a flow with our editing style and all of that kind of stuff. So we really want to focus on creating great videos over as many videos as possible. It might be a little early for us to be focusing on this because I feel like we're still very new. And so we're still going to try to hit that one video a week, but there might be some times here and there where we miss a week.
We're absolutely going to try and hit the one video a week, but there are times during the year where you're between, for example, we did our van build and then we booked a camping trip to actually take the van out. And there was a couple of weeks there where just nothing was really happening. And rather than trying to force a video that isn't there, we might not naturally have one there.
So yeah, bear with us, and we hope that you enjoy the quality this year, because we're really going to be focusing on that.
Another direction for the channel this year is something that we learnt from last year, is that we had a lot of fun filming the series. We had a lot of fun filming the van build series. We're having a lot of fun filming the hip camp series.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and do more series.
Yeah.
Some series this year.
We're gonna take the series to the next level. That's the kind of content we enjoy consuming. I find like when one of our favorite YouTubers is launching a new series to do something fun, we're like, oh, I'm so excited for this series, and you just feel like you're starting this journey with them. DJ series coming your way. All right, guys, this next one, I don't know. Like, it feels weird like announcing it before we've like even done it, but it's not something we even committed fully to.
It's our intention.
Yeah.
So that's what this video is about.
Yeah.
It's what's in our mind for this year. So
who knows how the year is actually gonna go?
Exactly right. But this is in our mind for this year, so it's going into your mind now through the form of these words.
We have been seriously considering changing the name of our channel. And some people might be out there like, okay, so what? But it's just like when you spent a whole year and this is like DJ Adventures, people know you guys as DJ Adventures. It can be like a little like, you know.
We've built a nice foundation here and we're like,
rip it all apart. But we're just not vibing with it. And when we created DJ Adventures, it was just like a quick throwaway thing, like let's just get this started. Like we didn't put that much thought into it. We just cringe every time we see our channel name because we're like, oh, we're just another adventure channel. Like we see it in our comments all the time. Something adventures, this adventures. And no shade if that's the name that you've chosen and you love it. It's just not sitting with us. And I was like, we need to address this. Like we both weren't vibing with it and we're like, should we? Is it that big of a deal? It's just a name, but I just feel like we should have a channel name that we love and vibe with.
Yes.
Especially if we're planning to grow this and make this something. I just feel like it's important, and it might not be that important, but it is something that we're thinking about. So if you do see a change of name, please don't unfollow us.
We're also stuck on the name we should go with. We have a couple of ideas that we like, but none of them are really like here yet. So if you guys have any suggestions, leave them in the comments.
We're trying to go with something that's just like, that's us. Like, and a couple of them, should we throw a couple of the teasers out?
Sure, go ahead.
We're very into like living an alternative lifestyle and like we don't live a traditional lifestyle. And I think that we really wanted to try and hone in on that. And so a couple of the names that we thought of, what was the other one?
Running on air.
That's not one of the ones. The unconventionals was one that we thought of.
Yeah, we like the unconventionals.
Yeah, and then like our friend suggested off to a quiet place.
Off to a quiet place.
Or something, quiet place. And then we thought maybe we'll just be Doug and Jamie. But then I'm like, everyone's just blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. You know? And that's fine, that's fine. And maybe I'm like thinking too much, like I don't want to be like everyone else, but I don't know, I just want something that feels right for us.
You want something that pops?
Sorry, it's so hot in here and I have the fan going under here. It's so hot. We are hoping to see some international travel in 2023 on the channel. I'm really excited because it has been 3 years since I've seen my family. Oops. It has been 3 years since I've seen my family in the US. I am extremely homesick, and I know that so many people can relate to this, especially with the last few years we've had globally. But Boston's not the only place we want to go visit.
Oh no, we want to do some international travel.
Some international travel and some spontaneous travel. So we're really excited. We almost booked something today.
I know, I think we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I think we'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Now, something might be a bit of an elephant in the room that we need to address from last year.
If you've been around that long.
Is the big lap that we were going to go on. An update on our big lap. Big lap. It's still in our goals list. We still want to go. We talk about it all the time. The van feels like it can definitely handle it. But so many things have come up in our life this year. So many changes are happening in our life that it's sort of just like dropped down on the priorities list a little bit.
It is still something we're working towards, that we're saving for. It's like a long-term goal, you know what I mean? So it's not something that like we're just forgetting about. It is something that we're constantly working on behind the scenes, but it's just not happening as quick as we want it to, and that's fine. It's gonna be worth it. It's going to happen, and we cannot wait for it, because after doing the van, doing all our trips, every single time we're in the van, we're just like, oh, when we go on that big lap, it's gonna be, oh, we cannot wait.
Also, you guys might have noticed that the price of diesel is sort of, and the big lap is a diesel intense trip. So, you know,
Yeah, our savings will go up, diesel will go down. At the end of the day, we really are just excited for the growth of this year, and a big thing that I keep bringing up is like within the community. We want to grow a beautiful community here. We've talked about doing like meetups down the line, or like a picnic, and we're just meeting up with fellow YouTubers or other people that love camping and stuff like that. We just really love the idea of building a community of like-minded people that we can go and vibe and travel and enjoy life with, and just cheer each other on online. So if you are here, thank you for being here. We appreciate and love you guys so much.
To piggyback off that, we are just very grateful that we don't feel like complete newbies at YouTube anymore.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're still pretty new at it.
We're pretty new.
But we don't feel as newbies as we were, and we definitely want to thank you guys so much for coming along on that journey with us.
Yeah.
Your support has meant everything during the last 12 months.
It is the thing that keeps us going when it gets hard and we're like, what are we even doing this for? So we really appreciate every single person that has come along for this journey, that has supported, comment, like, just words of encouragement in person. It seriously means more than you know, and I feel like those words just, you know, people say them all the time and they lose weight, but it really means so much. Like, we're just two people that are just talking on a camera on YouTube
in a van.
and camping in our van, and like the fact that people just want to tune in and just cheer us on and vibe with us. We love it. We are so grateful. And a big shout out to the real ones, our top commenters. The comments keep us going on the hard days, because this does get hard. So we just wanted to shout out some of our top commenters. We appreciate you guys so much. These are the people that we see their names pop up each week, that leave the awesome comments, who are cheering us on and just leaving all the good vibes.
Guess that movie with us.
Yes, Tiff. We see you guys and we appreciate you guys so much. We know that there's better things to do than come and watch our videos and leave comments for us.
We don't even do that on YouTubers that we like.
Exactly. As trivial as it might be, it's like a 3-second action. It seriously goes a long way. So thank you so much for taking the time out, for leaving some words of encouragement, love, fun, and, you know, all the vibes. Answering some of our dumb questions that we had, or just giving us tips on what we should do when we see a tiger snake. No, seriously, leave some tips.
What should we do?
Rachel from Andy and Rachel, you always leave comments that feel so conversational. We just love it so much. We talk about it all the time. Every time you leave a comment, we're just like, oh, Rachel's commented again. And it's just, we
it's like
love
we're catching up for a chat.
Yeah.
Every time you leave a comment.
Yeah,
Rachel.
it's so good. We look forward to them all the time. So thank you so much for showing up for us in 2022.
Another shout out has to go to our boy Allegro. He always leaves great comments, so thank you very much for all of them, mate. They are awesome to read every time we get back from a hip camping trip.
Yes, and you always leave very good tips for us, and I always appreciate that, because they stick into our head, and when we see kookaburras now, we're like, stay away from my sausage.
Get the hell out of here.
Tiff, we're not gonna forget you, girl. You always play along with our Name That Movie, and it does not go unnoticed. We appreciate it so much.
We plan it out now.
Yeah,
like, what movie
plan
are
out
we
the
going to
movie,
bring with us?
And it's just, at this point, I think it's just like a Doug, Jamie, Tiff game. But if anyone else wants to join in on the Name That Movies, you are welcome. And yeah, stay tuned for the next movie. Honestly, the list goes on. We get lots of comments from the Backpack Adventurers. We got Margie and Christine over on Facebook that's always leaving us so much love and support. You guys, we literally just can't say thank you enough, and like we could spend an hour just saying thank you for all the comments and support, but it really means so much. And if we didn't mention your name, then well, I guess you just don't comment enough.
Oh, and thank you to some bloke named Ans. You keep climbing that ladder, mate.
We are wishing you all the best for 2023. Get out there and make the most of it. Whatever it is that you want to achieve this year, literally just go and take the action steps towards that and make yourself proud.
What was that thing that you wanted to do during the lockdown that you said you were going to do once the world opened up again? Have you done it yet?
Yeah, go do that.
I bet there was something that you said you were going to do during the lockdown.
Yeah.
And now it's been a year, hasn't it? And you haven't done it, have you?
Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you next week with part 5 of our summer hip camp series.
It's crazy that there's only like 2 videos of that series left.
So you better tune in for that. Consider subscribing and we will see you in the next video.
Bye!